All praises to the awesome glory of the mighty, mighty, mighty Most High, the existing one and only one of our fathers. Shalom, Israel. This is your brother Deshaun, coming at you one more again with another lesson. Let's do some quick shout outs. Yah, daughter 44. Much love, daughter of Zion. Worship the Lord thy God. Wow, I love that saying. Much love to you and yours. Pamela Allen. All praises to the Most High. Much love, beloved sister. Psalm 104:19, or 147:19. He sends his winds, and the ice thaws. Verse 19. He has revealed his words to Jacob, his decrees and regulations to Israel. Verse 20. He has not done this for any other nation. They do not know his regulations. Praise the Lord. I'd like to clear up two things. First off, my mission as a watchman and a warner is to not think that I'm better than anybody, think that I'm above anybody. I'm about the Most High's order that most neglect and deny. As in the days of Noah, when Noah was preaching all those years to the children of Israel, they walked around with their freaking necks stretched out and their heads held high. They didn't want to hear it. We can think we know everything about the scriptures and go around beating each other upside the head with that shit. But I'm going to tell you this. Disobedience of the Most High's order is just that, disobedience. Hell is going to be packed full of geniuses and the rich. Believe that shit. The second thing I like to clear up is, there's been those, a lot of mention, Brother Deshaun, he wears his heart on his sleeve. You daggone right. And it's called passion. I have been given something from the Creator that a lot will spend an eternity wishing that they had. There was another chance. Years before my awakening, I spent 10 years homeless, eating out of trash cans, being kicked out of gas stations because every homeless facility that I stayed in put your ass out. It didn't matter if it was pouring down rain, hurricane, or if it was 20, 30, 40 below. These homeless facilities are not designed to help you. They get their freaking tax rebates on every fucking thing at the end of the year. They don't care about helping people. Why is there so many homeless? Anyway, I stated before, and I state it now. I am an open book. And I don't care who thinks I'm this and who thinks that I'm that. Let me get back to that second chance. I was at someone's home that I really love very much. After he chased me all night, from crack house to crack house, I spent up every dime that I had in tax money that I was supposed to send to my ex-wife. I was defeated, and I was at my last wit's end. Facts. So I decided to go down into mosquito-infested woods after he chased me around all night with his pistol that he was not supposed to have because he's a career violent felon. I was at my wit's end. I sat there, drooled down the barrel of that pistol for what seemed to be an eternity as those mosquitoes ate my ass up. Tears and mucus coming out of my nose, you name it. My heart was broken, and I didn't know where to turn. This was long before I was awakened. I was beyond desperate. And I eventually closed my eyes because I was thinking that maybe, in heaven, I'd be forgiven. When I was on a fast track to blowing hell wide the fuck open because I was about to commit suicide. A lot of combat veterans face that every fucking day. This world has no idea what a lot of us go through. Shout out to my brothers out there that are suffering in silence. And I'm talking about Hebrew men. So I closed my eyes and I said, I'm sorry. And I actually pulled that daggone trigger and it misfired. 5 years later, I'm sitting at the base of Mount St. Helens at some kind of resort thing in Washington State. And messed over my money again. And I'm living with some girl that just wants to help me. She went to go get something to eat, and I got my raggedy butt in the shower, putting some water on it. And I just screamed to whatever was listening, help me, help me. I said it 3 times, help me. And if you do, I will do my best to bring your truth to the people. I stood there for a second and couldn't believe that last part came out of my mouth. But it did. Years later, I started getting better understanding on my studies with the scriptures. And I realized that years before, had the Most High allowed me to do the most selfish act there ever is. I was about to send my brother to fucking prison after blowing my fucking brains out all over the goddamn woods. It's called passion. Because mine eyes are open to the truth. It's called passion because I've been given a second chance to be allowed to try my best to live up right and righteous to my Lord that spared me. I'm not supposed to be here according to me. And who actually would have gave a shit? So now, my light, what little light it is shining to my people that I am passionate about, because you belong to that which saved my soul. All praises to the mighty Most High alone. And no, I'm not angry or nothing. It's passion. I should be cooking like some fucking bacon for an eternity. This lesson is on a servant bringing the Torah and the Bible to the nations. Anything that I teach, anything that I share is for the good of God and to help my people and whoever else is willing to listen. Because hell is real. Isaiah 49:6. He says, you will do more than restore the people of Israel to me. I will make you a light to the Gentile, and you will bring my salvation to the ends of the earth. No matter what anybody thinks about any of the Most High's watchmen, any of his warners, and I'm going to tell you this, if I am in fact Levite, my enemies can stand by. Man, woman, and child, Jew or Gentile. Anyone going to the Gentile for the light, you are lost. What did Isaiah 49:6 say? You will do more than restore the people of Israel to me. To who? To the Most High, and him alone. I will make you a light to the Gentile. I will make you a light to the Gentile. And you will bring my salvation to the ends of the earth. No one can say who the Most High servants are. When he makes you, he makes you. Ain't that right, young DeAndre Williams? All praise to the mighty Most High. Romans 2:12. When the Gentiles sin, they will be destroyed, even though they never had God's written law. No books were given to any other nations but Israel. And the Jews who do have God's law will be judged by the law when they have failed to obey it. Israel shall be saved in the Lord with an everlasting salvation. Proverbs 6:23. For the commandment is a lamp, and the teaching a light, and the reproofs of discipline are the way of life. All praises to the mighty Most High. Romans 11:26. And you better believe, I can't say if I got my ass whooped completely for trying to take what did not belong to me. But I pray that the Most High have mercy upon my soul. Oh, he already has. But shit, I'm still probably going to get some of them sparks when that planet shows up. You know, I might be blacker than black, but I pray that he allows me to live. Again, Romans 11, 12, 26, or 12, 20, 11, 26. And so all Israel will be saved. As the scripture says, the one who rescues will come from Jerusalem, and he will turn Israel away from ungodliness. Matthew 15:24. He answered, and this is Nazareth, not the beast that the dragon gave power to, as it is in Revelations. Matthew 15:24. He answered, I was commissioned by God and sent only to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Uh-oh. There he is. Oh, shit. What's happening there? Chicken and rice. Oh, you saw that? Psst. Well, watch this. Again, Romans 2. This is 12 through 13 this time. When the Gentiles sin, they will be destroyed, even though they never had God's written law. And the Jews who do have God's law will be judged by that law when they fail to obey it. 13. For mercifully listening to the law does not make us right with God. It is obeying the law that makes us right in his sight. No books were given to any other nations. And who can atone for the sins of Israel? You see, the priest have to go and wash his ass and make atonement for himself before the Lord. And then he will be clean enough to go and make atonement to the Lord for the people. The Most High is about order and balance. Order and balance. And that's why ignoring that shit, hell is going to be packed not only full of rich, but full of the disobedient. The Most High strongly abhors the Gentile. Leviticus 20 and 23. Do not live according to the customs of the people. Talking about the nations I am driving out before you. It is because they do these shameful things that I detest them. Isaiah 40 and 15. Behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket and are counted as the small dust of the balance. That's the different translation, but we'll go with it. Behold, he taketh up the isles as a very little thing. Isaiah 40 and 17. The nations of the world are worth nothing to him. In his eyes, they count for less than nothing. Mere emptiness and froth. Whatever the hell that is. Okay, let's go back up to it. Chicken and rice, chicken and spice. Isaiah 49 and 6. He says, you will do more than restore the people of Israel to me. I will make you a light to the Gentiles, and you will bring my salvation to the ends of the earth. And we're going to get even deeper into that. Okay. The king of Israel will destroy the prideful Gentiles. What makes them prideful? Oh, that nigga ain't above me. That black son of a bitch ain't shit. That's because you've been used to thumbing down your nose and killing the children of Israel, Most High God's prized possession. In the Garden of Eden, the firstborn, the nations were given a command, along with the angels, to bow down to man, Adam. And the deceiver and his bows rebelled. That's why it's called an ancient perpetual hatred. And the Most High said, you will bow down, but you will get respite. An opportunity to do what you say you're going to do, which is to destroy as many of them and prove to the Most High that we ain't shit. No, we ain't shit until we are restored. But if you touch a hair on the head of one of the Most High's chosen, you are done. When the Gentiles sin, they will be destroyed. Jeremiah 30:11. For I am with thee, saith the Lord, to save thee, though I will make a full end of the nations. Whether I have scattered thee, yet I will not make a full end of thee, but I will correct thee in measure, and will not leave thee altogether unpunished. We getting our asses kicked right now. It's a part of the balance, the boomerang effect. Why am I so passionate about this? I don't want to go to hell. And I don't want anyone else to either. Romans 2:12. When the Gentiles sin, they will be destroyed, even though they never had God's written law. And the Jews, the Israelites, the children of Israel, who do have God's law, will be judged by the law when they fail to obey it. That's the balance. That's the order. Your scales have to be balanced, Israel. Again, there's a lot of geniuses that are going to blow hell wide open along with the rich. Most High made me homeless for 10 years to humble my ass down. And not only that, but he was punishing me for marrying outside of the nation of Israel, even though at that time I did not know what I was doing wrong. I just wanted the pain to stop. Oh boy, I forgot to enlarge verse 22 on John 2:2. Anyway, Obadiah 1:18. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble. Esau is going to be kindling the fire that Jacob and Joseph or Israel need to be walking through. They're going to have to traverse through. And they shall kindle in them and devour them. And there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord hath spoken it. John 4:22. Or nope, yep. John 4:22. You don't know what you worship. We Jews know what we worship because salvation comes from the Jews. Genesis 12:2-3. It's the Most High made Abraham. From Abram to Abraham. I'll make a great nation of your descendants, the children of Israel. I'll bless you, and I'll make your reputation great, so that you will be a blessing. Verse 3. I will bless those who bless you, but I will curse the one who curses you. And through you, all the peoples of the earth, talking about the other nations, will be blessed. That is a decree, and it is impossible for the Most High to go against his word. I don't know why I left these. I changed the color on them for some reason. I don't know. I was bored, sleepy. I don't know. I'm exhausted, Israel. Genesis 18:18. Abraham will surely become a great and powerful nation, and all nations on earth will be blessed through him. All praises to the mighty Most High. Genesis 22:18. And through your descendants, all the nations of the earth will be blessed. All because you have obeyed me. Abraham was faithful. He was even willing. He had a child at a very old age, Isaac, and he was willing to sacrifice Isaac to the Most High. All praises to the mighty Most High. And Isaac was willing to go and be sacrificed because he loved the Most High that much too. Why the Creator has issue with the Gentiles, and in his glorious mercy, he still offers them a solution. Genesis 25:23. Rebekah went to require the Lord, correct? And Esau was born before Jacob. And Esau pursued the blood of his brother constantly, just like Cain did with Abel. But the Most High didn't let Esau touch Jacob. 2 nations are in your room, the Lord responded. And 2 separate people, Gentile and Israel, will emerge. One people will be stronger, and the older one will serve the younger. That's the bottom line. Israel is being humbled, getting the daylights whipped out of us. 400 years. Seems like we've been here as a nation for over 1,000, doesn't it, Israel? Just something to think about. But what do these nations think he's going to do to them? I and you that are listening weren't around when our people were acting a fool in our nation, being ungrateful, being out of order. Their hearts were far from him, but they sacrificed. They thought he didn't see what they were doing. But the Most High sees everything. And they're fighting each other and shedding blood of your brother in the homeland. Genesis 27:29. Let the people serve you, and nations bow down to you. Be Lord over your brothers, and may your mother's sons bow down to you. Cursed be everyone who curses you, and blessed be everyone who blesses you. All praises to the mighty Most High. See, the Most High is about humbling the snot out of pride. The lofty looks of a man shall be humbled. When the Most High returns after that fire comes before him, there ain't going to be a leg able to stand before him. Every bit of the pride will be shattered. We're going to get more into that here soon, too. Ezekiel 35, 5 through 9. And I preferred the AMP amplified version. I don't know, it just reached out to me more. Because you, descendants of Esau, have had an everlasting hatred since the garden for Jacob, Israel, and you handed over the sons of Israel to the power of the sword. At the time of their tragedy, I mean, we fell freaking hard. At the time of their final punishment, this is the last captivity, the Babylonian conquest. This is the last one. Verse 6, therefore, as I live, says the Lord God, I will hand you over to the bloodshed, and the bloodshed will pursue you, since you have not hated bloodshed. Bloodshed will pursue you. I will make Mount Seir, Edom, a ruin and a desolated wasteland, and I will cut off from the one who passes through it, and the one who returns. Verse 8, I will fill its mountains with its slain. Look what's happening over there in Palestine. They're getting it right now. They are really getting it. Thousands of them have been slain in the past, 3 months? Oh, and this worldwide spiggity spank is just really beginning. Those who killed by the sword will fall on your sword, on your hills. Wow, I'm tired. And in your valleys, and in all your ravines. Verse 9, I will make you an everlasting desolation, and your cities will not be inhabited. Then you will know without any doubt that I am the Lord. Joel 3:19. Egypt will become a waste, and Edom will become a desolate wilderness, because their violence against the children of Judah, in whose land they have shed innocent blood. Mystery Babylon ain't a mystery so much anymore. And the Most High is taking the wisdom out of Edom. Amos chapter 1 explains a lot also. They can't help themselves, but he still gives you a way out. Nations. It ain't talking about buying an Israelite a car, or a yacht or shit. I mean, if anybody wants to put a Olympic style swimming pool out here for me, and then, you know, get my goats and my chickens some lawn chairs. Oh, goodness. Yeah, let's continue. Jude 19:19. These people are the ones, Edom, who are creating divisions among you. They follow their natural instincts because they do not have God's Spirit in them. The glorious Torah in the Bible are in the children of Israel's veins. None of our prophets went to no freaking Bible college. No preacher institute. None of that crap. We are born with this, and we're born upright. And the Most High wakes us up in stages. And not everyone is at the same stage. There's plenty that could blow my little knowledge and understanding out of the water. But I got a job to do, and I do it with passion. Jeremiah 23:2. Therefore, this is what the Lord, the God of Israel, says to those shepherds, talking about the nations. We've been here and how they treating us. Instead of caring for my flock, who is his flock, the children of Israel, and leading them to safety, you have destroyed them and driven them to destruction, teaching us the ways, your ways, the ways of the nations. You know, where there's a gray area when the Most High is not a respecter of persons, and he is cut and dry. Now I will pour out judgment on you for the evil you have done to them. Oh, Jeremiah 4:7.
This is the most amazing footage that was ever taken of Nibiru in a lifetime so far. I mean, the people who took the footage believed it to be a UFO, but it's not a UFO. And you can see the wings on it. It is the flying dragon mentioned in Revelations, you know, that's coming, that's going to hurl meteorites, brimstones to the earth. That's what it is. You see the planet very clearly in the middle, and it is coming, you know, it's making its way around. And like I said, we're going to get hit by this debris tail.
That thing is huge.
And then right here is you're starting to see in the middle of it where the light is, when the Nibiru is, you're going to see the cross. You know, and that's the sign of the coming of Christ. That's the sign, right?
This stuff here, this right here. How many times is that bigger than the earth? Or that one? Or that one? That's why men's hearts will be failing them from what is coming.
There, you know, and you'll see the cross right there. And like I said, this is the most amazing footage ever that I ever seen of Nibiru. Raptor News.
Jeremiah 4:7. The lion is come up from his thicket, and the destroyer of the Gentile is on his way. He has gone forth from his place to make thy land desolate, and thy cities shall be laid waste without an inhabitant. Shout out to a young brother that sent this Awesome, powerful scripture. You know, it's time soon for the sons of Israel to take their rightful place as the rightful rulers of this world again, as we finish out this last ass whooping in the form of captivity. This is a prayer against the nations of the world in their arrogance, in their pride, in their perpetual hatred towards the children of Israel. Jeremiah 18:23. Yet you, O Lord, how all their plotting to kill me, forgive not their iniquity, nor blot out their sin from your sight. Let them be overthrown before you. Deal with them in the time of your anger. This truth ain't all about no sunshine and rainbows, and doing a jig and having fun and putting smiles on. It's about saving souls and cutting through the BS. We ain't got no time to frickin' play around. We're either going to follow his order, we're going to get that ass tore up. And I am content and happy to be one of passion for our God. So I'm passionate for the Most High. And I'm passionate for the sons of Israel to get back to where they're supposed to be. And that's on top. Not for no bragging rights. But when the righteous are the head, the earth rejoices. Israel, and to the stranger that is amongst us, that is in order and in balance as best it can. Because this ain't no game. This ain't no tit for a tat. Your ass is going to hell if you don't follow the order of the Most High and do what he told you to do. Because it don't matter what any of us think we know. None of us think we want to go to that fire. And this shit is real. And there's time is almost up on the BS. So, Israel, and to the stranger that is amongst us, if nobody told you that they loved you today, Brother Deshaun would like to say that I love passionately each and every one of you. Until next time, shalom.